Right, many thanks, Sami Adika, for that comprehensive report. The long, frustrating wait for police clearance certificates, commonly known as certificates of good conduct, could finally be over after the government officially launched a new digital system called the Multi-Biometric Identification System, or MBIS. Speaking at the Directorate of Criminal Investigations headquarters in Nairobi today, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen said MBIS will increase service capacity and ease the processes that have previously rendered service delivery a difficult task. The system is envisaged to enhance criminal booking and record keeping as digital tracking will provide a faster solution for tracing criminals. Jeffa Seneca has the details tonight.
For years, thousands of citizens have endured long delays waiting for police clearance certificates. Today, the Ministry of Interior and National Police Service took a step to eliminate that delay. Speaking during the launch, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen announced that the new MBIS platform electronically integrates fingerprints, facial recognition and palm prints, allowing instant verification and removing double entry across criminal records.
In 2016, we introduced the APFIS and it served us well for its time. But no reform stands still. The demands on us have grown, and it's time for the next step, something faster and something smarter. That next step is the Multi-Biometric Identification System, MBIS. Consider the numbers. With this landmark development, our records capacity jumps from 2 million to 10 million. Daily fingerprint searches go from 4,500 to 20,000. The turnaround time for processing police clearance certificate, which previously took up to 14 days or more, will now be reduced to just 24 hours.
Directorate of Public Prosecution DPP Renson Ingonga said that the system will streamline criminal justice operations for Office of the Director of Public Prosecution ODPP, since the manual system have slowed prosecution in determining whether the accused person is first-time offender or a repeat offender.
We are asked by the court, or we are expected by the court, to say whether this person is a first offender or a perennial offender. But in most cases, we are unable to do that because our systems of capture have been manual. So it is not easy for you to be able to tell the court that this is either a first offender or a perennial offender. But with what I've seen today, I'm certain sure that now we'll be able to tell the court the truth and the facts that will help us fight criminal gangs.
Murkomen added that Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja will supervise the launch across the country. He revealed that the government is buying modern CCTV command system to cover 6 key urban areas, which include Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Eldoret, Nakuru and Nyeri Town. This will be followed by nationwide digital occurrence book, replacing paper OBs to help police track local crime trends and respond faster to incidents.
We are a really faster growing urban population, and it's estimated that by 2050 we will have more than half of the population of Kenya in urban areas, and it's important that we start by ensuring that these places are covered with proper cameras. We will have also command centers, 6 command centers and 1 national command center. This procurement process, which is going on, will be completed soon. And once it's done, it is also going to come together with digital OB, the digital occurrence book.
The Interior Minister noted that with the new accredited forensic setup, suspects will no longer hide behind incomplete records, making it easier for police to track offenders and secure convictions. Jeff Seneca, Hope TV News Watch.